Celine Tam captured the world's attention with her amazing voice on America's Got Talent, but her life after the show hasn't been easy. Despite her fame, life outside the spotlight brought its own struggles for this young star. As she tried to balance her singing career with everyday life, things became more challenging than anyone expected. What has really been happening in her life since the cameras stopped rolling? We will dive into the heartbreaking story of Celine Tam that will break your heart like nothing before. Celine's start in music, early life. Before we get into what's been happening with Celine Tam since her debut on America's Got Talent, let's look at her early life, which is pretty interesting. Often compared to the singer Celine Dion, Celine Tam started her musical path well before her time on the popular TV show. She was born on November 22, 2007, in Hong Kong. Music was a big part of her life from the start, thanks to her dad, Dr. Steve Tam, who was both a music lover and a teacher, and her mom, Min Shan, who also made sure their home was always filled with music. Celine's little sister, De, also adds to the family's musical vibe. Both girls were named after Celine Dion, showing just how much their parents admired the famous singer. Before we dive deeper into her story after America's Got Talent, it's important to note that what unfolded for Celine in the years following was far more difficult than anyone could have ever imagined. From a very young age, Celine showed she had a real gift for singing. When she was just 3 years old, she sang My Heart Will Go On in the car, stunning her dad with her skill. Dr. Tam saw her potential and encouraged her to sing a wide range of songs and try out different styles from various cultures. Celine's singing abilities were advanced for her age, and she seemed to have a mature grasp of music early on. Her dad, Dr. Steve Tam, was key in helping her develop these skills. He was dedicated to teaching her, and even opened a singing academy to help others learn to sing, although he focused most of his efforts on Celine. Handling a young talent like Celine was challenging, but Dr. Tam was up to the task. He did a great job balancing being a coach and a dad, always making sure Celine was happy and healthy. This supportive environment helped Celine thrive and show off her impressive voice to audiences from an early age. Her first public performances were at local singing contests, where she quickly gained attention for her incredible talent. She first appeared in the spotlight at the Let's Sing Kids contest, where she showed not just her vocal skills but also her deep love for music, winning over both the audience and the judges. These experiences paved the way for bigger things. In 2015, she went on Britain's Got Talent, which helped her gain some initial recognition, even though she didn't go far in the competition. But it was her 2017 audition for America's Got Talent that really set her career on fire. Her early life was filled with music and passion, perfectly setting her up for the big stage of America's Got Talent, where her dreams started to become reality. Celine's time on AGT was nothing short of spectacular. She blew away both the audience and the judges with her amazing audition and her unforgettable performance in the semifinals. Her audition on August 1, 2017, was a day that changed her life. Only 9 years old at the time, she faced the crowd and the judges, Simon Cowell, Heidi Klum, Mel B, and Howie Mandel, with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. She chose to sing My Heart Will Go On, the same song she had sung as a little girl in the car. This wasn't just a random choice. It was a heartfelt tribute to the singer she was named after and a nod to her family's love for that music. As she started singing, the room went silent, completely taken by the power and beauty of her voice. Her performance was emotional and beautifully done, showing off her talent for bringing deep feelings into her songs. The audience was completely captivated, and as she hit the high notes, it was clear that she was more than just a contestant, she was a star in the making. After her performance, the applause was overwhelming, with the crowd showering her with admiration and support. After growing up surrounded by music, Celine was ready for something bigger, but no one expected how far she would go. Life after AGT for the big little star. From there, Celine's career only went up. She went on to perform in more shows and competitions, each time proving her talent and earning more fans. Her life after America's Got Talent has been a whirlwind of events and performances, but through it all, she stayed grounded, thanks to the strong foundation her family, and especially her dad, built for her. Her dad's role as both a teacher and a supporter was crucial. He made sure Celine not only developed her musical abilities but also enjoyed the process. He understood the importance of nurturing her talent while keeping the fun and joy in music alive for her. It's this balance of growth and happiness that has allowed Celine to succeed and continue to develop as a young artist in the music industry. Raising a child prodigy comes with its own set of challenges, but Dr. Tam handled it with grace, focusing on Celine's well-being above all else. His careful guidance and unwavering support have helped Celine navigate the complexities of growing up in the spotlight, while still holding on to her love for music and performance. Celine's story, from a 3-year-old singing in the car to a recognized star on international stages, is a testament to her talent and the dedication of her family. Her story is not just about a girl with a great voice. It's about how passion, support, and hard work come together to make dreams come true. As she continues to perform and enchant people all over the world, Celine Tam remains a shining example of what young talent, nurtured properly, can achieve. The AGT judges were amazed. The panel of judges couldn't believe their eyes. Simon Cowell, known for his tough feedback, seemed really moved by the show. He praised Celine for her skill and the deep feeling she put into the song. Heidi Klum, famous for her stylish life, was thrilled and called the young singer lovable and sweet. Mel B and Howie Mandel also showered her with compliments, noticing her unique talent. The room was filled with strong emotions as Celine's family watched proudly from the side. They had supported her all along, and now they saw her making her dreams come true on a big stage. The audition reached its high point when guest judge Laverne Cox, touched by the performance, hit the golden buzzer. This action changed the game, not just for Celine but for the show too. With the golden buzzer, Cox secured Celine's place in the live shows, letting her skip the next elimination round. Celine looked amazed, her eyes wide in disbelief as confetti rained down. The audience clapped loudly, and her family hugged her tightly, tears of joy running down their faces. Laverne Cox was impressed by Celine's voice, calling it fantastic. This praise from a famous person in show business was a big win for the up-and-coming singer. The video of Celine's audition spread fast online, gathering millions of views and lots of praise for her incredible talent. She quickly became famous around the world, winning hearts not just in Hong Kong but everywhere. Celine's stunning semi-final performance. After her amazing audition, Celine moved on to the semifinals, ready to perform again under the bright lights. She picked How Am I Supposed to Live Without You by Michael Bolton, a touching song to show off her voice. She was determined to stand out. But then, in a surprising move during the semifinals, she changed her song choice to How Far I'll Go from Disney's Moana. This song spoke to her, reflecting her own path of growth and artistic exploration. She wanted to prove she could handle different music styles, and this switch showed how much she had grown since her first audition. She stepped onto the stage in a lovely pastel outfit that matched the upbeat song. Everyone was eager to hear her sing. As soon as she started, Celine's voice filled the room, a perfect mix of innocence and power. She was great at showing emotions, and as she sang about hopes and dreams, everyone was captivated. The performance was stunning, with a beautiful backdrop of clouds that added to the story of the song. Celine showed off her control over her voice, hitting high and low notes with ease. The judges were impressed again, especially Simon Cowell, who noted her significant growth as a performer. What happened next? Just when things seemed perfect, a surprising turn on America's Got Talent would test everything Celine had worked for. Is Celine Tam's life after America's Got Talent just a normal struggle for a young star? Or is there something more that the world doesn't know? Tell us your thoughts and remember to like and subscribe for more.